Welcome to Notable Content. We are Alex.
And SJ Herschel. Today, we will be discussing the partner presentation Nintendo Direct thing that we just had today, which is the 31st of July.
Let's get into it.
Herschel, Herschel, Herschel.
All right. Apologies, friends. SJ and I just had about a 10-minute discussion probably that I forgot to click record on. So we are going to revisit it real quick. SJ, you have some gaming updates. Go ahead and hit me with it.
Yeah, quick rundown. I finished Pokemon Violet. I enjoyed that. It was fun. I liked it. There are some things I didn't like, but I think most things are positive. I'll eventually have to do a full review on it. Uh, but yeah, that was good. And I started getting back into Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one, the relatively new one on PC because I found it on sale for under $5 and I've got a couple of buddies to play with me and playing against the AI on a team of four is really, really fun. It's really, really good.
Nice.
And sorry, you're not getting the genuine reaction because this is our second take and
Yeah.
I don't want to pretend react
Sorry guys, we
that
we
way.
actually
But
no, we had a good little conversation there. I had asked a couple
yeah.
follow-up questions and you guys are just gonna get to wonder what that looks like. Go ahead and use your brain
Hmm.
or any AI tools to go ahead and come up with what that might have looked like. But flipping over, I do not have any gaming updates, but I do have a question for SJ because I've been thinking
Hmm.
about this game. I saw it on Instagram and on social medias, and it's been on my mind, and I'm kind of trying to come to a decision about it. And so, SJ, what have you heard about Clair Obscur Expedition 33?
Never have I ever heard of that thing.
You have never heard of this game?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will invite you to look at that on your own time and to get back to me, and we can keep that conversation off the
Mysterious.
podcast.
What
No,
is
I'm
it?
just so it's this game that came out a couple months ago, and like think Baldur's Gate in terms of like the RPG elements. Um, like in like tabletop based, right, where like your attacks are very much based off of dice rolls or percentages. I'm not entirely sure if it's like a traditional dice roll like in Baldur's Gate, but
Hmm. Hmm.
um like it's this expansive world and you go on an adventure with a group of people to figure out something. It looks gorgeous and the combat looks like a little bit more engaged than Baldur's Gate, but probably less like solution based creativity.
Okay.
Um, but like I have only seen and heard amazing, fantastic things about this game. And so I'm like very highly intrigued because it's so different from anything that I've ever played personally. Um, and so I was just kind of curious to get your thoughts. I'm not entirely sure what you're seeing on there or anything like that, but I'm pretty heavily considering playing it because it
You just sent me like a trailer after.
yeah, I'll find something.
Cool.
But
All right, man. It's pretty
cool.
rare that you consider buying a new game.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
it doesn't really happen.
I probably buy, I don't know, 3 or 4 games and then get another couple additional gifted to me, and that's enough to cover me throughout a year. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, um,
Are you picking up Bonanza? Maybe?
so you know how I said I was gonna wait for reviews and then
Uh-huh.
base my decision off reviews, and then the reviews came out and they're all insanely positive.
Uh-huh. I mean, we both knew they would be. Come on.
So I guess I kind of lied because I don't feel as much of a push to buy it as I thought I would. Um,
Oh.
I think it's because like as much as I respect Donkey Kong as a character in terms of like the history behind him, um,
He's not Mario.
he's not Mario,
Dang.
and because of that, I'm not really invested in Pauline, which is crazy because I heard that this game's story is actually like very high quality. And people are
Really?
like, it hits all the right beats where it's not like anything cinematic, right? It's not going to be a Nier Automata or a Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's like among Nintendo stories, like among the best. Um,
Wow.
but like and I'm a sucker for 3D platformers, right? Like I love Mario Odyssey. I loved the Astrobot tie-in game and still need to play the actual Astrobot game. Like I'm everything on paper, this game should be like all
Dude,
for me.
let's be real. He's Donkey Kong. That's why.
That's 100% why.
Because he's Donkey Kong.
It's
Like you're just
100%.
you're prejudiced against the species.
I am 100% against Donkey Kong for some reason as the main character of a game. Whereas in Mario Kart, you want to know which character I play as the most?
No way.
Donkey Kong.
What?
And I don't know why. For
Dude,
some reason, when it comes to this game, like
what?
I think honestly, and this is going to be the worst answer, but I think it's because of the price point. Like I just think that I don't want to pay $70 for it. Whereas if it was a
Okay,
$50 game, I
what if you
probably would
see
buy it.
what if you see a used one for 20 bucks? Would you buy it?
See a what?
A used one for 20 bucks. It's not gonna happen, but theoretically. Like you just see it. Target
Theoretically,
used.
theoretically, I'm saying yes, but I could also see myself like seeing that come across and being like, eh.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's not about the price. It's about Donkey Kong.
And I don't know why. I literally don't know why. They could literally change this game to Mario and I would buy it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
literally no reason for me to not buy this game.
I think it's your expectation because I mean, it's like, it's not that you don't like the character. It's that I think in your mind, a high quality 3D platformer should be Mario, and that's what you want and that's what you expect. And so when it's a whole different character plastered on, which means, the world is different, there's different characters and everything, the setting is different. I think it's just a personal preference thing.
You're
Even though the
you're
gameplay itself could be exactly the same,
you're
and
you're
that's okay.
absolutely right. And I actually hate it. I disagree. I don't think it's all right. I think that this is probably Alex's worst take that we've ever had on the podcast is that I'm sitting out on Donkey Kong Bonanza just for the sake that Donkey Kong's the main character. That's got to be the worst take that I have ever shared on this podcast.
It'll be unpopular for sure because a lot of people have been like asking for like, please like give us more Donkey Kong content, Nintendo. What are you doing? And then Nintendo's
I've
like, here you go on a golden platter, and you're like, nah, man, I need Mario.
I've been in favor of it. I've been like, hey, it would be cool to see a new Donkey Kong 64. It would be cool to see something like that. That's what they're giving us. And I'm saying, I've been asking for this. I am by no means the most passionate endorser of it because I know that people have been waiting a long time. And I'm really happy that they've gotten it, that they've been enjoying it because it seems amazing and that's great. But I am the worst type of person when it comes to this opinion. I don't know why I feel so strongly about it that for whatever reason it just is not nearly as attractive to me as it should be. It should be like my most hyped game of the year. And I'm sure
Yeah.
that like if I played it, it could be like a very good game. I just for some reason don't want to cross that threshold of paying for it yet, which is terrible. It's terrible.
Hey, you don't
So
want it, you're not gonna buy it.
so
I understand.
consider this my formal resignation from downloadable content. I will no longer make you guys sit
Yeah,
through
yeah,
my awful
you're gonna get
takes.
canceled for this. Yeah.
This is the end. It's been a great 2 and almost 3 years. Wow. Um anyway,
Dang, man.
so that's where we're
Dang.
at.
Okay. You're coming back to you to Utah soon, but I guess we won't have you in person because you just won't be a part of it anymore. Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe we'll have you on as guests once the backlash has cooled down a bit.
Try to take a sabbatical, a leave of absence.
Well, okay, so getting into, you got anything else?
No.
Getting into the partner showcase here. I'm wondering if I can share my screen and if it'll record on here. So I'm gonna skip through and just go through the stuff that I just want to quickly chat about, if that works,
Cool.
and then you can just chime in whenever you like.
Sounds good.
Um, the first thing, and I've got the audio turned off because I don't want to get any strikes or anything. Okay, so this is Monster Hunter Stories 3. Um, it looked kind of interesting. I was a little confused because it's got this like heavily inspired by Breath of the Wild kind of look. Even the outfit, dude. I was like, he's straight up wearing Link's tunic. What is he doing? Is this like a
Right.
collab or something? But it's not. That's just the main character's design. Um, kind of rubs me the wrong way. It's like, dude, that is straight up Link's tunic. What is going on? Um, but yeah, I'm not a huge Monster Hunter guy, but I figured this is probably gonna appeal to a good chunk of people, so I just wanted to mention it. And the art style is I thought was interesting. Um, yeah. Okay, so after this, let's see. There's one from Square that I wanted to talk about.
You didn't want to talk about Just Dance
Just
2025?
Dance. I thought about it, but I'm not ready to expose myself to that extent yet. Um, Dragon Ball. Okay, I'm sorry, bear with me here. Maybe this is faster. Oh, baby. Okay, right here. Final Fantasy Tactics. The Ivalice, is that how you say it? Chronicles. Dude, this has me pretty hyped. This has me pretty hyped, man. Because, like,
This
Final
is
Fantasy Tactics, my favorite GBA game of all time, is getting the HD 2D treatment.
so
And
is this a remake or is this a continuation of
I
that series?
I don't know because like
Like, do you recognize any of these characters? Or
I don't.
maybe you played this game in Japanese, so maybe the names wouldn't really.
I've I've actually played it in both languages because
Oh,
I've
okay.
replayed it like 5 times. I don't recognize these towns. I don't recognize these characters. The main character should be Marsh, but I don't see Marsh. So it might be, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I can't wait to find out, man. I am, oh man, am I gonna buy this on launch? I don't know. It depends on what I'm playing at the time, but I'm definitely buying this at some point.
I mean, this is 2 months away. This isn't far. Like, this is
I know, dude. And the thing is, if I buy this game, Bonanza's getting just put on the back burner even longer. Yeah, because
neither of us played Donkey Kong Bonanza this year.
I know we're gonna get canceled for
Cause,
that. We
cause I've,
need to play it.
I mean, I'm more likely to play Metroid Prime 4 than I am Donkey Kong Bonanza. And if you don't play Donkey Kong Bonanza before Metroid Prime 4 comes out, which of those are you picking up?
Probably Donkey Kong first,
Okay, okay, never
actually,
mind.
because I've recently played the Metroid Prime remake.
Hmm,
Um, but yeah, I'm this is probably the thing I'm most well, one of the things I'm most hyped for from this direct.
cool.
Um, Persona 5 Reload. I'm not a big Persona guy. It's not quite my thing, but I know a lot of people in my family and friend groups that love Persona, so I am sure this is hype for those people. Uh, this comes out October 23rd. Um, okay, now let's get to, is this it? Is this it?
This is definitely what you're looking for.
Yeah, dude. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Oh my gosh. My brother and Patreon supporter Noah and I are so hyped for this. We are gonna play the crap out of this game, man. Um, oh man, I'm so excited. And they showed some like new characters that see like who is she? Who is that lady? You know, that new Gerudo lady. I think there's gonna be characters that we haven't seen because like the main thing that Noah and I have been talking about is like, okay, who are you gonna be able to play aside from like these ancient heroes and Zelda, you know, and then the other people that we already know from Tears of the Kingdom. Like, if for it to be a proper Warriors game, you need like a good, healthy roster of characters to pick from. Um, and I think they're gonna be adding characters to the lore, which is very, very exciting to me.
Yeah, and I did like that they made it very clear again. I'm pretty sure they've already made it clear before, but in case they didn't, that this is a canon story. This isn't a side story or anything like this. Like this is
Yeah, they made a point
canonically
of saying that.
canonically
Yeah,
what happened.
it's
So that's
so
pretty cool.
hype.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
so hype. Um, now where are you on these like Hyrule Warriors game? I know we've played a lot in the past, but like,
Right. So you and I played the first Hyrule Warriors a bunch, and
hmm.
then Age of Calamity came out while I was on my mission, so I never played it.
Okay.
Still haven't played it. I'm my wife's siblings have, and so I have seen gameplay like in real time, and just I guess never really felt like the drive for it.
Okay.
But you know, being a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom major fan, and the fact that I played through Breath of the Wild this summer,
Hmm.
and finished it and loved it just as much. It might be something at some point.
If you ever want to borrow it, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll
Just
see.
you've got a lot on your backlog too, so.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I just thought this was funny. I don't get it. So this game is called Chillin' by the Fire, and I don't remember how much, you know, I don't know if you really paid much attention to this, did you?
No, this is actually the first that I'm kind of seeing. So is it just that you kind of
Dude,
start a fire?
all it is, or at least all they showcased, is you you learn how to effectively light a fire. Um, and you got to place it, you got to make sure like air can go into it, right? And place the right amount of right size of logs and stuff. I mean, and you build fires, and I guess you make s'mores with marshmallows, and you can light fireworks, and which don't even look that great. Um, and then there's this feature where you can play online with your buddies, and you see it, you see how goofy looking that is? And then you get around together in a campfire and you're looking at the same fire, and then like the narrator is like, "Hey, who knows? You might be able to have, interesting discussions around the campfire or something like that." And it's like, why not just like go do a campfire in real life? That would be like
Am I
infinitely more fun than this. I feel like
am
I'm
I
missing something.
am I a complete loser to think that this actually seems like kind of fun? As like a one-off
What?
act as like a one-off activity that you do like once. Like I low-key feel like this would be some fun.
I mean,
Chilling by the fire.
yeah, I guess.
And
Hey,
it's
it's
available
available.
now.
Dude, buy it and tell us how it is, please.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, who?
Wait, the price though, the price. Hang on.
Chilling by the fire.
It's $15. Okay. Uh, all right. Well,
It's not worth
please let
$15.
us know if it's worth a $15 evening for you. Um, yeah, I just thought it was so 'cause it's like what else can you do, right? I don't think there's anything else you can do. And you just level up by building better fires?
So like maybe by the time you get to level 50, right? Like you're torching the entire island that you're on and
It's
then
like a pyro simulator.
by level 100 you're burning the planet, right? Like maybe this is like one of those games that tries to appear chill but like secretly is like super twisted and lets you live out some of your darker inclinations.
That would be pretty sick.
Or
Yeah.
on the complete flip side, maybe it has like an absolutely incredible score to listen
Okay.
to in the
I
back.
could see that. A game like this absolutely needs legendary soundtrack. That could be.
But
That could
we'll
be.
have to see. We'll have to see.
We will have to see indeed. Apex Legends, not my thing. Okay, Star Wars Outlaw. I just wanted to mention this because it is kind of a big deal. Well, maybe not, I guess. I mean, I hear most people hating on this game, not really liking it. I've looked it up, I've watched gameplay. I don't think it's for me. I feel like this game could have been so much more than what it is. Um, but some people also are like, honestly, I really like it and I think it's fun. So I don't know. I just thought I'd mention it. Do you have any thoughts on this game?
No, I mean it seems like one of those ones that's like see this is the hard part about making any Star Wars product is that for some reason Star Wars content is held to like a nearly impossible to meet level of standard. Just because it's so beloved by its fans that um, like if you were to right just like with Donkey Kong, if you were to change it from a Star Wars game to some other space IP or just a space bounty hunter game,
Hmm.
I'm willing to bet that if someone reviewed it as a 6 as a Star Wars game, it would be a 7. Otherwise, from what I've seen and from what I've kind of heard people say, is it doesn't seem like it's a knockout by any means, right? It seems fairly generic, but I think the Star Wars label probably does more pain for it than good.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Um, yeah,
But
that makes sense. And now that you say that, I do remember hearing similar sentiment
mm,
when it first came out. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm ever really gonna pick that one up,
yeah.
unfortunately. Uh, okay, this game. Um,
Oh, is this a
it's called
spooky?
yeah, Chronos: The New Dawn. It
Hmm.
is like really scary looking, dude. Like I could never play a game like this. There's no way.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. Like I so Dead Space, critically acclaimed scary video game. I like watching people play scary video games, but I myself could never do it.
sure.
But I just want to mention this game because it looks really cool.
Yeah, no, like I kind of like the aesthetic and like with sci-fi, right? Like so much of it is how it ends up looking or feeling. And like I like
Yeah.
the overall design of what they're going for with the vibe here.
Hmm.
Um, but no, I agree. Like scary games are kind of a no for me most of the time. It's a little too much.
Yeah, it's just gonna give me nightmares and yeah. Yakuza, I'm sure some people will be hyped for that. Let's see, there's one. Okay, we get another game from Square. So this game is called The Adventures of Elliot, and I wanted to mention this because I thought it was pretty interesting. So this is the only HD 2D game I've seen that is an action RPG. It's not turn-based.
Right.
And I thought, oh, cool. So in theory, this is in terms of gameplay and stuff, this is like closer to, like a Zelda, like a top-down Zelda, 2D Zelda than it is, Final Fantasy or something like that. I don't think I'll play it because I like my action JRPGs to be 3D. And I'm not the biggest fan of like top-down Zeldas, but looks cool. I mean, Square Enix just keeps pumping out these HD2D games left and right. But would you play anything like that? Like this one?
I am more likely to play this than Octopath Traveler, which I tried and famously did not like enough
Yeah.
to fully buy. Um, but I
This has
mean,
a sorry, go ahead.
no, I feel like with something like this, it would need to be, I see it at a really good price, and it needs to have like a very engaging story. And if it doesn't
Mm.
have those things, like because it's a top-down, right, like action RPG, like it's got to be so good in every other aspect to make me really want to play it that like I'm not rushing to put this on the list or anything.
That makes sense. Yeah. And they also have like this co-op mode too, where like one player can control the ferry, kind of like you can in a lot of like Nintendo games, right? Bowser's Fury and Bonanza and Mario
Right.
Odyssey and stuff. So pretty interesting looking. This does have a demo out, I think today.
Oh,
And they're taking like player feedback before the actual launch. So hey, if you want to check out the demo, that is there.
there you go. Okay.
And then we've got Octopath Traveler Zero, which I know that you're not gonna play. I played the original Octopath demo, and it was interesting, but not quite for me.
It's just it's carried so heavily by the art style.
I agree. I agree.
And unlike a game like Grease that has substance beyond it, like nothing comes close to the art style in these games. Like it's just the story's not engaging. The combat doesn't seem to have much that like sets it apart from any other turn-based RPG. And if you're an Octopath Traveler fan, I'm so sorry. You got to remember that I'm taking this on like a couple hours spent in a demo. So if I'm absolutely flaming your favorite franchise, I apologize. I think my anger comes because I was so excited by the idea of it, and then when I tried it out, it just didn't live up to what I was hoping it would be, which seems to be a common thread in my life of
Being the
trying not to let expectations get away from me, but letting that happen and then being upset um when it's not what I thought it was. But
well, I certainly will not make that mistake with the upcoming Zelda movie. I am expecting it to be absolute poo poo caca. And if it's anything but that, I will be pleasantly happy.
I disagree, but that's okay.
What do you mean?
I'm not letting my expectations rise. I don't think it's going to be a bad movie. I think it's going to be good. I think it'll
Yeah,
be the same level as the Mario Brothers movie. That's what I think it's going to be like.
I think that's realistic. And that's what I really think too.
Mm,
But I'm going to choose to accept or expect that it's going to be crap. That way I will never be disappointed.
there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you to our Patreon supporters. We have our down to earth cockatiels. We have Joshua and Matthew and Tyler. And we have our down to earth parakeets, which are Jay Maurer, um, Nicholas,
Mhm.
And remind me if our last one has a screen name because I can never remember for some reason.
Noah.
Noah. Okay. I know it's you. I promise. Every single time I do the patron call out, I always forget whether or not that there's a screen name on that one, and I apologize. But we're grateful for all of you very much.
Yes, very much. Let us know your thoughts on the direct.
So sorry, our recording cut out a little bit early, but we love you. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you next time.